The Young and the Restless full episode Monday, October 14th reveals that the tangled relationship between the main characters begins to escalate. Lily Winters, who once trusted Victor Newman and worked under his direction, finally admits that Devin Hamilton was right all along. Victor had actually manipulated her, controlling everything from the shadows to make Nikki Newman the headmistress, turning her into a pawn in his power game. After realizing that she had been caught up in Victor's scheme, Lily feels extremely confused and angry. She realizes that her decision to work for Victor has led her to an inevitable crisis. Devin, despite warnings, does not gloat and instead advises Lily to continue to maintain a working relationship with Victor. However, behind his calm exterior, Devin is secretly plotting revenge on Victor, protecting Lily from being manipulated further. Devin, with his wisdom and experience, knows that attacking Victor head-on will only lead to failure, so he decides to wait for the right opportunity to strike. Feeling alone in the machinations of power, Lily decides to seek Jill Abbott for support. She believes that Jill, who has faced difficult challenges in her career and personal life, will be the one who can help her escape the spider web that Victor has woven around her. But things are not as easy as Lily thinks. Jill is currently facing troubles related to Billy Abbott, and this situation may make Jill wonder whether she should intervene in Lily's troubles. Meanwhile, Nikki Newman begins to feel uncomfortable with what is going on. She begins to wonder if Lily can continue working for Victor, and more importantly, what will happen next. Bad premonitions gradually appear as Nikki thinks about Lily's next moves. Nikki has always known that Victor is unpredictable and can easily manipulate things to his liking. This makes her worried that bad news may come sooner than she thinks. Despite this, Victor is still confident and believes that his plan will be a complete success. He knows that everything he has done will lead to the downfall of Billy Abbott. Victor has long planned to eliminate Billy, and now he believes that he is closer than ever to achieving this goal. Michael Baldwin decides to meet Diane Jenkins after what happened between her and Kyle Abbott. Diane is deeply hurt after Kyle, her son, betrayed her trust. Not only that, the conflicts with Jack Abbott also put her in a difficult situation, when everything seems to be against her. Michael, a longtime friend, tries to comfort Diane, helping her through this difficult time. But the meeting between them does not go as smoothly as expected. While they were talking, Victor suddenly appeared, interrupting everything and making the situation more tense. Victor, with his cold and decisiveness, did not miss the opportunity to accuse Diane. He claimed that Diane was a greedy person, obsessed with money and power. Victor's accusations were not only aimed at Diane but also aimed directly at her self-esteem, putting her in a situation where she could not justify herself. Victor even hinted that Jack had finally realized the truth about Diane and that sooner or later their marriage would fall apart. He predicted that Diane would lose everything, from money, power to the love of her relatives. This made Diane unable to control her emotions and she decided to leave immediately. When Diane left, Victor could not hide his joy. He gloated to Michael about how his plan against the Abbotts had been a great success. For Victor, everything was going according to plan. Jack Abbott's company, Jabot, is in dire straits, and Jack's marriage to Diane is on the brink of collapse. This makes Victor very happy. He feels he has achieved what he wanted and has further consolidated his position of power in the scheming business world. Victor has always been a master manipulator, and he believes he holds all the cards. With Jabot in crisis and Jack facing a failed marriage, Victor is confident that things will get worse for the Abbotts in the future. Viewers will witness the inner struggles of the characters, as the complicated love affair between Sally, Adam and Chelsea continues to escalate. Behind the intrigue, the interweaving of emotions and family responsibilities, these characters will have to make difficult decisions that will not only affect themselves, but also the future of their loved ones, especially their young son, Connor. Sally Spectra has tried her best to find stability in her relationship with Adam Newman. The feelings between the two were once passionate and hopeful. But life is never as easy as expected, and Sally soon faces the resentment that has been simmering inside her as she once again feels Adam drifting away from her. It all starts when Sally accidentally catches Chelsea Lawson, Adam's ex, publicly showing affection to him. The intimate gestures, the bond between Chelsea and Adam, cut deep into Sally's heart like knives. Despite Adam's promise of a future together, it's clear that he still has feelings for Chelsea, or at least is trying to rebuild something that Sally can't compete with. Sally understands that this situation is more than just Adam getting back together with his ex. She knows that Adam's focus is on his son Connor, who is going through a rough patch and needs the support of his family to recover from his ordeal. This hurts Sally even more, because she realizes that in Adam's mind, family always comes first, and she may never be an important part of the bigger picture. Adam, on the other hand, has struggled with his feelings for Sally. He truly loves Sally, but his responsibility as a father to Connor prevents him from acting on his personal feelings. Adam wants Connor to have a happy family, a stable environment, and Chelsea is the mother that Connor needs. Adam believes that getting back together with Chelsea will help Connor heal, feel safe, and be loved. In Adam's mind, this sacrifice is necessary, and even if it means losing his feelings for Sally, he is willing to accept it for the sake of his son. Jack and Adam's conversation, fatherhood and pain. Jack Abbott, an experienced father with his own struggles in his relationship with his son Kyle Abbott, has a candid conversation with Adam. Jack opens up about the constant struggles he faces with Kyle. Their relationship has been severely damaged over time, and Jack knows that being a father is not always an easy road. Adam listens to Jack thoughtfully, feeling that what Jack says reflects a lot about his own situation. Being a father sometimes means accepting pain and sacrifice. Jack advised Adam that, no matter how much hardship and pain he faced, taking responsibility for his children was always worth it. Jack's words made Adam even more determined to follow the path he had chosen, leaving Sally to bring happiness and stability to Connor. Jack thanked Adam for listening and understanding what he was facing. However, anxiety still weighed heavily on Jack. Despite giving Adam valuable advice, he couldn't help but think that it might be too late to mend things with Kyle. The damage between father and son was too deep, and Jack feared that any attempt he made to repair the relationship might be too late. After Jack left, Chelsea walked in and noticed the tension in the air. She was worried about Jack and wondered if everything was okay. Adam, still lost in his thoughts about the conversation, quickly reassured Chelsea that Jack would be fine, he could overcome any difficulties. But what Chelsea really cares about is not just Jack's condition, but also her future with Adam. She knows that Adam has been thinking a lot about getting back together with her because of Connor, but is this decision based on true feelings, or is it just a decision based on responsibility? That worries Chelsea. Adam, with his usual confidence, reassures Chelsea that everything will be fine. He believes that together they can create a happy family for Connor. He also believes that leaving Sally is the best thing for everyone, even though deep down, he knows that his feelings for Sally have not faded. Sally, on the other hand, seems unable to accept the fact that her relationship with Adam is gradually falling apart. Even though she has witnessed Adam's change and understands his motives, Sally still feels betrayed. She had devoted so much love and time to Adam, and now that things were coming to an end, she didn't know what to do next. In the upcoming episodes of The Young and the Restless, the lives of Sally, Adam, Chelsea and those around them will continue to experience major changes. Sally will have to face the truth that sometimes, love is not enough to keep someone together. And Adam, although he believes he has chosen the right path, may have to face unpredictable consequences from his decision. Can Sally and Adam's love survive this test? Or is this just the beginning of a new battle filled with emotions, sacrifices, and irreparable damage? These questions will be answered in the upcoming episodes, as the relationships between the characters become more complex and tense. The latest episode of The Young and the Restless is a testament to the complexity of the relationships between the characters and the power games between them. Lily Winters, who has been manipulated, is trying to regain control of her life with the support of Devon and possibly Jill. Meanwhile, Nikki Newman is still trying to find out the truth and deal with the potential consequences of Victor's plan. And finally, Diane Jenkins, despite being deeply hurt, is still facing accusations from Victor and the breakdown of her relationship with Jack. All the conflicts, intrigue and revenge create a vivid picture of a world filled with ambition, hatred and thirst for power.